Feel It Real, by Denise Coates. Section 1. Chapter 4. Opposites Create Desires. Out of Difficulties Grow Miracles. Jean de la Bruyère. Our world is composed of opposites. There's no light without darkness, no cold without hot. There's love and hate, wet and dry, rich and poor, up and down, in and out. What does this have to do with attracting your good? Again, everything. Opposites create desires. If not for opposites, we would have no contrast, no way to differentiate anything from anything else, and no need to desire anything. Without poverty, sickness, loneliness, and fear, we wouldn't be able to summon the desire for wealth, health, connection, and safety. The world would be without relativity, without differences. So let's praise opposites. Let's celebrate negative emotions and conditions, for without them, we wouldn't be able to summon the clarity that comes from having a desire born from exposure to its opposite. The universe was designed to have opposites. As we discussed in Chapter 1, this is why we came here to this planet of opposites, for the sheer joy of desiring and creating. Any subject you focus on also involves considering its opposite. When you focus with feeling on something you don't want, you get more of it, but when you focus positive feelings on what you do want, you get more of that. Let's play the opposite game to attract the things we do want. That's right, we'll flip around the thing we're not enjoying in our present to an image, thought, emotion creation of the thing's opposite. The opposite game. List L the things in your life that you aren't happy with. Now you get to gripe. Example. In my present life I am currently unhappy with my finances, my weight, my health, my career, my friendships, and my self-esteem. Now your turn. In my present life I am currently unhappy with. List all you can think of, big and little. Write it down. In order to find their opposite, we need to identify how these unhappies make us feel. Write out your first 3 unhappies, then write the negative feelings you feel from them. Example. 1. I'm unhappy with my weight. This makes me feel unconfident, ugly, ashamed, invisible. 2. I'm unhappy with my career. This makes me feel stuck, unlucky, jealous of others. 3. I'm unhappy with my self-esteem. This makes me feel unconfident, alone, self-hating. Now your turn. 1. I'm unhappy with. This makes me feel. Write it down. 2. I'm unhappy with. This makes me feel. Write it down. 3. I'm unhappy with. This makes me feel. Write it down. The purpose of the opposite game is to get you to feel or vibrate at the opposite emotions so you can start to attract opposite circumstances. Let's try it now. Example. From above, I'm unhappy with my weight, from which I feel unconfident, ugly, ashamed, guilty, and invisible. What are the opposite emotions of these? Unconfident becomes confident, self-assured, glowing. Ugly becomes beautiful, gorgeous, shining. Ashamed becomes self-accepting, compassionate toward self, self-forgiving. Invisible becomes shining, glowing, bold, magnetic. Now you do the opposite game with your 3 unhappies. 1. I'm unhappy with my, which makes me feel. Write it down. What are the opposite emotions of these? Becomes, becomes, becomes. Write it down. 2. I'm unhappy with my, which makes me feel. Write it down. What are the opposite emotions of these? Becomes, becomes, becomes. Write it down. 3. I'm unhappy with my, which makes me feel. Write it down. What are the opposite emotions of these? Becomes, becomes. Write it down. This list of opposite emotions is a road map for creating conditions different from the ones we've attracted so far. How? By focusing as much time as possible on those opposite, positive emotions before our desires get here. Now let's play the opposite game in a new way. We will reverse the non-desire into a desire. Example. 1. I'm unhappy with my weight becomes I'm thin and attractive. 2. I'm unhappy with my career becomes I have a successful and joyous career. 3. I'm unhappy with becomes I have a great sense of self-confidence, self-love, and self-esteem. Now your turn. 1. I'm unhappy with my, becomes. Write it down. 2. I'm unhappy with my, becomes. Write it down. 3. I'm unhappy with my, becomes. Write it down. Now that we have created both the wanted from the unwanted and the positive emotions from the negative emotions, we are on the way to changing our conditions. You are now allowed to focus only on the opposite feelings of how these unhappies make you feel. Take Essay 3 desires and make them part of your overall intention for what you want to accomplish by reading this book. Write down the new desire and, next to it, the desired emotions as we did above. Example 1. I'm thin and attractive. I feel confident, beautiful, self-accepting, self-loving, shining, glowing, sexy, flowing, changing, hopeful, excited. 2. I have a successful and joyous career. I feel growing, moving, lucky, loved. Happy for others' success. Go for it. You will be referring to this list often, as we will be working with these 3 desires throughout the book. 1. I am, have. I feel. Write it down. 2. I am, have. I feel. Write it down. 3. I am, have. I feel. Write it down. Now write this list out on a piece of paper, or tape record it and read or listen to it twice a day, once in the morning and once at night. Now that you've played the opposite game, continue to focus only on what you like about your current reality and the opposite of what you don't like about your current reality. By focusing on those 2 aspects of your reality, your entire world will change for the better.